Hey everyone, how's it going? BlueRiser here. Today we have Candies and Curses. This is one of my favorite smartphone games that I've come across, I should say, in the past few days or probably even weeks. I've been playing it non-stop. So you're seeing what it is right now. It's just a side-scrolling little platform game where you eliminate ghosts, and that's it. I right now have a flashlight, so when you touch enemies ahead of you, the flashlight eliminates them. There are other weapons too. There are lanterns, there are knives. I'll try to show those off later, but for now I just want to show you the basic gameplay. My flashlight here is called the BlueRiser, I believe, and it shoots out this little ball that creates like a spiral of energy that will take out enemies. And that's really it. It's just a cool little side scroller that takes some time to master, for sure, and that's what I love about it. So here we are against the Ghost King. It kind of looks like King Boo. Oh, he's up here. Once you learn bosses' patterns, they become so much easier to beat. Like, he's gonna come this way, I just wait right here. He's gonna appear over there. Let's go right here. He's right there. I think he's gonna show up right here, yep. And then finish him off. And that's it. I've cleared this floor, and I can move on to the next floor. Very cool. Let's go ahead and get up here. Alright, I guess I call them rooms here. There's multiple rooms and ads. Get used to ads. You can pay for a version that is adless, and I would almost say probably do that. The game is fun on its own. So we can get some power-ups. We're gonna get this one. Get some more heart points. There we go. So there's 6 floors. Right now, the highest floor I've gotten to is 4. I haven't gotten to 5, and definitely haven't even beaten 4 yet. This one still gets me. So each floor has different types of enemies. A lot of them are just wreath colors, which, fine enough, is a small indie team. I'm not really gonna rag on them about that. And this is basically it. It's super fun. Maybe looking at it doesn't seem as fun, but this is a fun game. I recommend anyone play this. It's a joy. Like, sometimes I find myself playing it at night and just not stopping. Like, the addicting feeling to it. Like every smartphone game, they all have some sort of addiction factor, where like something about the gameplay makes you want to keep playing. And I think it's not even powering up my characters, it's just that the game is just genuinely fun. Ooh. And I'm not a guy who likes side scrollers. I'm probably I'm probably the farthest from that. Side scrollers are not my thing, but this made me enjoy it so much. Oh boy. I'm not sure how far I'll go, but let's just eliminate some more. I don't really want to die on purpose to show you anything else. This is really what the game is. It's not hard to figure out, and it's not hard to really pick it up, if that's the best way to say it. So here we have a boss, the fire spirit. Let's jump up here. Like, the fire spirit, I have a hard time reading his patterns. He's gonna do this thing with the little fireballs. Sometimes I jump right into them, like so. If I was so close, I would jump right into that. And he just flies around, that kind of stuff. Just wait for him to come here. Touch him. Get away. Here comes the fireballs. Dodge. Ooh, dodge. And for the most part, all the bosses are patterns. Normally, you only have to learn about 1 to 2 different patterns to really beat any of these bosses. See, like that. That's how you do it. Oh, he's back up. All the way down. Like, Fire Spirit guy, he's not hard. There we go. Like so, see? And then one more hit and it should be down. You can kind of bait him. Oops, ouch. Come on. And he's done. So while you go through stages, you can sometimes meet these characters. This is Ollie, who apparently has stories, I believe. I don't know off the top of my head. All heart points are restored. Revive after. Let's get the revive. Okay, the Undead Library. This is the part that really stumps me. But I mean, if you're just playing, you won't get here anytime soon. It took me like at least a day to get to this point. And by day, I don't mean like a full 24 hours. Maybe like 4 hours or something like that. Maybe I just suck. Honestly, I really don't have too much else to say. It's just a fun game. And I'm hoping more people play it. I think this is the kind of game that deserves recognition. It's simple at best, and it keeps his gameplay easy to understand, but difficult to master. I'm sure there's plenty of speedruns out there. In fact, one of the first things that, if you search this game up, you'll find speedruns. Which, I want to try and do a speedrun, like my personal best. I just want to try to actually beat this game. Normally, after I do an AppCast episode, I just kind of delete the game. But for this, I wanna beat it. Like knowing that there's some sort of ending is nice too. Oh, I'm dead. Sometimes I just tank it out. Now this is one of my favorite ghosts, little Necro Witch. She's cute. She has a jiggle physics, you see, pixel jiggle physics. Her pattern, I think, is one of the hardest to master. But then again, I haven't seen the next two, so that is the thing. And she's going to summon these little skulls. Kind of reminds me of Sans. You know, I always find myself coming to this point where if I like a game, there's not much else to say besides that I like it. This game isn't doing anything like, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so bad at this. This game isn't doing anything dramatically different from other games. It just does what it does very well. And it looks so great too. The aesthetic is nice. Very, very clean pixel characters. Oh boy. Wow, whatever, I'll just take it out. Take this. Alright, well, I'm dead here. I think that's a that's a good spot to stop off at. You can revive with if you watch an ad. I'm not gonna do that right now. I don't think there's any real reason to. Game over, and then you can also double your souls that you get with an ad. Again, I'm not going to do that right now. Get used to watching ads. It's going to happen. It's one of those kind of games. But if anything, I would say definitely support the game. So yeah, you can remove all ads for $10, which I think is a bit too steep. I think $7 or maybe $6 is probably a better choice. And then you can get a soul multiplier. You can double the amount of souls you get. The ghost key, unlock all ghost gifts you find at no cost permanently. And this is pretty much like buy the game. $20. I think again it's a bit too much. But I do like how you can buy 700,000 souls for, what is that, $10, which is a lot of souls, especially if you're first starting out. I mean, other than that, I'm pretty much done here. I want to actually do one more video of actually just going through the game from like start to finish. I want to know how long it will take me myself, and then I think it would be just an interesting thing to do. But I don't think I'm anywhere close since I've been stuck on like room 4 for almost a week now. And here you can see the other stuff. These are the other lanterns, and then you've got other blades, more lanterns. It looks like a flashlight. It looks like there's a bunch of other things I don't know about, which is cool. I'm excited to see what else this game has in store. I would definitely recommend it, and I would say if you can, support the game. Other than that, I think this has been pretty short, so I'll see you next time. Be sure to check out the eye icon, rate the game yourself, say if you're gonna check it out, and then you also can suggest what kind of games you want to see next. You guys will see Candies and Curses one more time, and I'll see you next time, most likely tomorrow. Peace out.